presentation. It's state of the market, and I generally, again, volunteer, so I go out and I grab what I can from the industry. The thing about it is there's so much out there right now, it's not funny. So we have a situation where I could put 150 slides up here really easy, but I don't have time to put 150 slides up, and most of them would bore the heck out of you. So I start with the world, and I go national, and I go regional, and I go local. And then I've got two screens or two slides at the end, which are pretty much my thoughts for 2025. So this is for 2025. And what it does for us is it helps us to understand how, the market will move forward. And I'm going to talk a little bit about, things that we can do in each one. Okay, so the first one is global. Now, I actually have 10 slides like this. I chose this one. So look at the right side of the screen. And so global, food. It's in everyone. Yeah, there's the pandemics, there's the wars, there's the stuff like that. But in reality, the people that what applies to us as housing providers and as people who are in the real estate business is food. So that's one of the things that you have to understand. This becomes an important thing. Inflation, some labor hiring concerns, we'll talk about that. But the real big deal here is that you can see that food concerns have gone up and down and still are fairly high compared to even 2000 time frame. So, wars and stuff like that have created situations where we have problems and we have the ability to solve those problems. But this is a big deal for the people, for us, for the people we provide housing for, and even for people being able to buy a house. I mean, I know people who own $800,000 homes who are telling me, my Lord, my food bill went up from $500 a month to $800 a month. And that's in the last 5 months. So, lots of things to do. Very good, thanks. So, one of the things that we jump from here, let's jump to, there it is, okay. Let's jump to employment. And you'll see a couple more employment slides here. But the real thing is that one of the things we need to understand is that what you hear in the news and what you see on the charts you're going to see here, which are provided by, a lot of these are provided by government folks, a lot of these are provided by organizations that do this for a living and charge a lot of bucks for them. So in me putting this together, and I spent the last 2 or 3 weeks just grabbing stuff like this, I literally saw charts that one said we're really good at unemployment, and one said we're really bad at unemployment, another said, oh, here we are in the middle. So even the pundits don't really understand it. So I go for the facts. Let's just go for the facts. Let's go for the data that's collected. Now even that's kind of hard because sometimes they collect the data skewed towards one way or the other. So I try to get rid of those too. So we have some rebounds, but you look from January of 22, we're nowhere near where we were before.
Right.
Okay? So that's something you understand. Looking at these charts, you got to kind of read them and figure out how they work. Well, what do we spend our money on? Well, let's see. It looks like it just keeps going up and up and up. That's the cost of food. How about, that was the cost of food. Now this is what we spend our money on. So this is the ability to, everything you want to buy. You want to buy a new cell phone. You want to buy internet. You want to buy all those things. Remember, 40 years ago, there was no internet. There was no cell phones. There was none of this. Yet everybody here is paying $100 and some a month for a cell phone and a lot more a month for your internet.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden, the money you had is now less because you're spending it on something that we all need. Okay, we're going back to employment. Obviously, the blip there is one thing, but it's low. But look at the end of the charts. Everything I'm going to show you, you'll see it's curling up a little bit. So these are things to pay attention to. When you are looking for a potential resident, one of the things that we have found is that sometimes they're, well, how about you have somebody come to you and says, I'd like to rent your property. Great, where do you work? Oh, I'm applying for a job.
The Greater Dayton Real Estate and Investment Association has provided me options. It's provided me opportunities to see that there is more to the real estate industry than just buying and selling homes. But this opportunity has given me more options for helping people, and we're all working together to help our local communities.
REIA helps partners in title agency as it helps me serve other people in the industry as far as on their closing transactions and investing in the market.
Brian and Terry Quinlan. What we got from REIA is a retirement and a good lifestyle in the meantime, and a lot of good friends. I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot.
A lot of knowledge, a lot of education, and having the speakers come in and be very informative of what's going on.
I'm Rhonda with the Dayton Tenant Union, and we're talking about partnering with REIA, where we can get landlords and tenants to learn the rights and responsibilities from landlords and tenants, so we can all get together as a unit, as a whole.
Well, the benefits of REIA would be to network with other real estate investors, as I'm a brand new investor and I am looking to learn from their knowledge. I want to network with others where they can guide me.
The biggest benefit I get from REIA is talking with the other people. If I need something, a plumber or an electrician or a roofer, I know there's always people at the meetings that can help me. And talking with other people make me feel like I'm not alone in this. There's other people just like me doing it.
Hi, I'm Felicia Hall, and what I get from REIA is all the knowledge from these people who give me great ideas and things to fix up. And yeah, we like and we like Marcia. Thank you.
So REIA benefit me with teaching me how to rehab, how to do different stuff to become a successful real estate investor. So that's how I got all my education from REIA. So
I've met a lot of nice people and I've learned a lot of good information. I think it keeps me abreast of what's going on in the real estate business.
The benefit I get from REIA is I get a chance to network with other successful investors. And through that association, I learn how to be a great investor. And all the deals that I have found so far have come from REIA, and I'm doing very well with the investments I've chosen. Plus, I have a lot of great friendships.